We're here with Miss Forth today, a history teacher at Handsworth Grammar School. Just like to ask you a few questions about recycling.
Sure.
The first one is, what do you know about recycling at the moment?
I know that at home we recycle, at school not so much, and that would be a good thing to recycle more at school.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you do, how much do you recycle?
We have a blue box and a green box at home, so that's paper in one and plastics and metals and glass and all that. That's about it.
Yeah. Do you, in the school, what do we do? Or?
I don't do very much in school. There aren't really recycling boxes for paper, and that's a bit of a pity really, I think.
That's one thing we could improve on there. Another thing is, what would you like to learn about recycling? Is there anything?
What happens to it and how much of it is actually reused and how it's reused.
Yeah.
So I know that tiles are reused for like coating children's playgrounds, but other than that you don't know that much about how all the recycling is reused.
Anything else?
That's concluded.
We're here today with Sana, pupil from Handsworth Grammar Sixth Form. We'd like to ask you a few questions about recycling. The first question is, on a scale to 1 to 10, how much do you recycle at home?
Probably about a 6.
Why would you say that?
Because we do like the neighbourhood stuff, as in like putting the paper into like the specific boxes, but apart from that, nothing much.
How much would you say you do in school?
None, because there is none to do really.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. What do you know about recycling at the moment?
That it creates new products, and there's a lot of companies that only use recycled material.
Okay, and what would you like to know?
Other ways to recycle in school and like in the community.
Okay, that concludes the interview. Thank you very much.
I'm here today with Amandeep Kaur, head girl of Handsworth Grammar School Sixth Form, and I'll be asking a few questions about recycling. So currently, what are you aware about recycling?
Basically you have different coloured bins for like cardboard and paper, and many companies use recycled products.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you recycle at home?
My parents recycle probably like 8.
Why would you give them an 8?
Because we don't do it all the time because it's effort.
That's a pretty high score for not doing much. 8 out of 10.
We do separate it, but we don't separate everything.
Alright, so how much do you recycle on paper? About 50 sheets a week or 60?
We don't really use that much paper at home. We have notebooks, so we don't really bin it until that's full.
Onto the cloud scheme. How much you recycle at school?
I don't recycle at school.
Okay, what would you like to know about recycling?
But just say that how they recycle it and how much of it goes to what their reused products is.
Okay, how much I recycle and what they reuse product is.
Okay, thank you for your time today, and I'm here today with the head teacher of Handsworth Grammar School, Mr. Bird. I'll be asking him a few questions about recycling. So, how much do you already know about recycling generally?
A fair amount, because I organised recycling at my last school and the school before over in Birmingham, Keyworth Five Ways. And also, obviously, like many families, we recycle at home, so yeah, a fair amount.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how much would you give yourself as a recycler?
Give myself?
The amount you recycle, 1 to 10?
10, we recycle everything at home, paper, plastic, bottles, glass, etc. Yeah.
So, what do you want to know about recycling? Or are you pretty confident with the topic?
I think I know what I need to know about recycling, and I think it's really important that we recycle because there's a lot of waste that goes to landfill if we can recycle it. For example, old tyres from cars are used for the protective flooring in children's playgrounds, which is wonderful. So I think it's very important, yeah.
Does the school have a scheme to increase recycling?
Well, I've been approached by another group this morning about recycling, and it would be something I'm keen to do, yes, to increase our recycling. I've asked them to take their proposals to school council, discuss it at school council, then we can look to implementing it in the future.
Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Cheers. Thanks a lot.